Hello and welcome to the Side One YouTube channel. My name is Ray, and in this video we're unboxing a test lead kit. So this slit is from Cleqee, C-L-E-Q-E-E. It's the model P1600F. Now this kit comes in a few different variants. This is the biggest one, the F one, and I'll go through. Let's open it up and then see what we actually get in this one. In the description, I have actually got the list of what's in the kit, and it's broken down by the types of kits as well, the models of kits. So the P1600A has what's listed there, and then I've moved on for the 1600B. It's got an additional testing probes with red and black, one each, and so on through to the F kit. Now I went with the F kit because it's got these. This is a lead BNC to BNC, so I can connect a signal generator to a oscilloscope without any other interference being introduced. And it's approximately 1 meter long. It also has this one. Now I actually have another one of these that I got a few days before this kit turned up, but I'll pull it out of the bag anyway. This one connects to your oscilloscope with BNC and breaks out to two banana leads. Again, overall, the black section is about 1 meter and probably 100 mil for each fly lead before the banana plug. So a lot of gear has banana plugs on it, multimeters for example, and this is, you can plug into both sides. Like this side can plug into your meter and you can plug another probe onto here, so you can actually measure what you're seeing at your multimeter, etc. Okay, so in this pack we have some small electronic clips, so 4mm banana. This isn't the highly protected type, which will fit into my power supply, and two little leads. I'll see if I can get these in close. So these open up to provide little hooks when you push on the ends. The leads are around about 1 meter long each. This one's a clip lock bag, and we have nice silicon coated multimeter lead. Now it's just a plug on one end and a right angle plug on the other, approximately 1 meter long. They actually feel quite good, and they're rated category 3 1000 volts, so this is good for attaching other probes to, and we'll get to that in a minute because there are some probes that this will attach to. Now we've got this one, which looks like similar to the other but straight on both sides. Nice feel silicon leads, category 3 1000 volt. So you've got the same connections at each end, approximately 1 meter long. Okay, so this is a wire piercing test lead. So the idea is you hook on your connection. You lift that up, you put your wire through, and then you can pierce the insulation. See if I can get this. So you can see the little pin there. It's covered spring-loaded cap, and as it pulls down, it pushes that little probe into the wire through the insulation. You get two of these in this kit, a black one and the red and yellow. Two more leads. These again plug in, and it's got a sharp little tip on the end, very sharp. You could probably pierce through insulation with that, but I wouldn't. But it would pierce through a lot of the build-up you can get on some circuit boards, so you can get through to the copper. Now this is another piercing type. So you can see that it pushes up. This could clip over bare wire, or it could pierce through the insulation. It's a nice sharp point. Again, 4mm on the back end. Can't see any markings on it. This one here, and this one, again 4mm connection for our two leads, and these have a button on the back which open up little spring clamps so you can put around component leads. Nice long, so you can keep them well out of the way. And we have these two leads, 4mm plug on the end, so we can plug our leads into it, and it's just got a thread on that end, and that's because we have in the pack this one, which has a number of different size pins. So we have 3 of each size. 3 of this one. Oh no, there's one more in the bag still. So we have 4 each of these. They're threaded on one end, and this is slightly thicker, this is sharper. And there is actually a type of connector, and I have seen that in here, that this will plug into and grab. I'm just going to leave that down there. I'll put them back in the bag, I think. So we've got one of these in red and one in black. Right, another set of probes. These are very small, a little bit of flex in it, very thin and very sharp, so be careful with these. And 4mm plug on the end. And this is around 80mm long, 85mm long, these probes, so something else to remember. We've got these two. These are an Alligator Clip, not in their covers. And with this, you could take a probe like this one and push it in and it will grab. So you can put this in, say, this probe, poke that into there. And I might be poking in this way. And you've got a relatively safe connection then. Okay, put that back into there for the moment. In here we have some more clips. Okay, so this is 4mm banana lead or banana plug on one end, so we can just plug straight on, and a terminal that we can put under a screw connector. So on my power supply that's part of my soldering station, for example, there's a thumb screw type connector that could go under and connect it onto there, or you could put it under a screw connection. You get two of those, one red, one black. This one also plugs into your banana lead, and a small clip. Again, one red, one black. A larger one, one red, one black. Again, clip on. This one, 4mm socket on each end. Plug that into there. You can plug your next lead in and extend your lead. Two of those, one red, one black. And there's this one. Now, I'm still trying to figure out the reason for this one, but it's a 4mm banana plug, so you can plug in like so, and then plug in like so. I haven't quite figured out the reason why you would have one of those, but it is included in the kit. Two of them, one red, one black. And finally, in the last bag, now if you've done a lot of small component testing, you may have come across these type of leads before. So what we have is this. I think that's threaded. No? No, it's a socket. So these pins will plug into that, so you can go from a lead like this and plug in to come out to this small DuPont connector, and then that will plug into this device, which has the little claw that comes out and grabs around component leads for small size. So you get two of those, one red, one black, and that's the contents of the box. So there's quite a lot of stuff in this box. It is pretty stuffed full to help you go through a lot of different testing scenarios. So if you need to, you can plug in, hook it up to your multimeter, hook it up to your oscilloscope, and do a heap of testing. Now this kit set me back $83.69 including freight from China. That's Australian dollars. And it turned up reasonably quickly through AliExpress. Well, that'll do for this video. If you like these videos, don't forget to click on like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. It's a form of support that helps the channel a great deal and costs you absolutely nothing. If you'd like to support the channel further, I do have both Patreon and YouTube membership, and you can join my VIP patrons Cleqee, Jeff Jerd, and Keres Cortini, my builder patrons Al Morales 45, Andrew Cardone, Airgar69, and my YouTube member Joel Huxwell in helping to support the channel. All my members and patrons get these videos a week before the rest of YouTube does. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below or drop into my Discord. There will be a link in the description, and ask your question in there and I'll do my best to answer it. If I can't, someone else might be able to. And we'll see you in the next video.